though, everybody? It's your girl, Just G.
And it's your girl, Sasha.
Like how I did that.
Your little karate chop.
And we are back with another episode of the What Up Though podcast. What up though? What up though? What up though? What up though? Do you think your neighbors can see us doing that?
I can't see inside of their houses, so I feel like
I also be like, what do those two bitches be doing sitting next to each other?
I know they better not call me no Betch.
Betch? What a Betch.
Call me no damn Betch. Girl, do you see these birds out here? Noah was chasing the birds through the whole...
They kind of loud.
Whole apartment complex. The birds?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see inside of nobody else's. I hope ain't nobody looking in here, because that's too much
That's
for
a
me.
story to tell.
That's too much for me, because I be walking around this bitch in the nude.
Same.
In the nude. I don't let Noah do it though, but I will.
No,
if the window's open. Not if the window's open.
Oh.
I'll make her put on a gown or a t-shirt at least.
In your damn panties.
Bruh.
What you been up to? I feel like what you been up to has been the same every week. Maybe we should start skipping that. Did you do something last week? No. I don't think you did. On the weekend?
I just been working. I make my money.
Working this grave shift, and I ain't. You probably don't even know that song.
Nope.
And I ain't made shit. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. Heaven knows. It's Kanye West, bro. His first album, bro.
You know I don't like Kanye West.
His first album, everybody liked that Kanye West. College Dropout.
I just don't know the song. I know some
Spaceship?
other songs off of that one. The last part that you just sang it's recognizable.
Heaven knows.
I've heard the song before. I just don't.
That's
know
how the song starts. I wonder how we're friends sometimes.
You can wonder that all you want to, as long as you don't go anywhere.
Ain't never seen no good classic films.
It'll be a dead bitch walking the day that Jessica decides
don't know no
be
songs. Just don't know. Her parents, I can't even say her parents didn't do right because my parents didn't tell me. I just found it. The culture spoke to me. Jessica.
You probably also have more access to those things. I had different things placed in front of me when I was young. I wasn't going out seeking. I had nobody around me.
My parents wasn't home.
Mm-mm.
So it wasn't, when they were at home, I wasn't blasting like, so Janae was the only person who parents let their computer have LimeWire on it. So she would burn everybody's CDs. If you gave her a CD in a list, she was going to burn you one. So, but even in like middle school, I was just watching BET and MTV. You couldn't watch MTV?
Yeah, when I was in, well, I don't know. I just don't know the song.
Okay.
Don't
worry about it.
Leave me alone. Somebody always bullying me about some shit I don't know.
Leave me alone. It never happened.
It never happened.
This is the last episode before voting ends on Friday. So y'all got 2 more days to show out. And that's why we're recording today. Because we gotta tell the people to vote.
We need y'all. Wait, are you nervous?
I'm kind of tired of voting. I'm ready for it to be.
I feel like
are we gonna have to vote again?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna pick? I feel like at this point they need to pick or take whoever has the most votes from the first round. I don't want to vote no more.
It was a long time.
It was a very open, long gap. Even from the beginning, like, nominate us. Oh, we made it. Vote for us. Like,
I feel like we've been saying vote for us for about 4 months now.
Man.
When did we get nominated? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably like
it was this year, but it's about to be April. I don't know when they announced, but it just seemed like it's been going on for a long time. And then the awards not even until September.
I'm going to be about to graduate.
Right. Like, it's just a long 9 months of just something happening. So.
Yeah. But we're grateful.
Do you want this braid now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's part of my style. This isn't though.
Tashi copied off of me.
Girl, what the hell up?
You did?
First of all, braids are my thing.
Okay.
You copied off of me.
I
sound like what's her name? Regina. Are you gonna answer it?
No. You look like who? Regina.
I said I sounded like what's her name off of Mean Girls? That was my thing. My braids were my thing first. What was the girl name on Mean Girls?
Niggas been wearing braids since forever.
What was the girl name on Mean Girls?
Regina George?
Yeah.
Or the other girl. You talking about the brown hair girl?
No, I was thinking of
Gretchen
her name,
Wiener?
but Regina is who I was talking about. That is my thing. Braids were my thing.
Girl, niggas been wearing braids since niggas been wearing braids.
Niggas be wearing braids more than other niggas be wearing braids. But I can't wait to slap that wig on my head because this shit itch. I don't know. I used to wear
scalp?
No. I used to wear braids for like 3 months at a time, and I don't know how the fuck I did that shit.
You had them locks in for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you did that. Them bitches was long.
As hell.
As hell.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that again.
I also want to announce before we get into our topics that I mailed Rachel her shirt.
Woo, woo.
And We're the Weird Ones podcast, y'all are truly weird. Because I have asked them twice, do you want a shirt? Do you want a hat? If you want a shirt, what size and what's the address so I can send it to you? And they don't respond.
They probably don't be on their page like we do.
They looked at it.
Oh.
They have liked the post. I've messaged them twice. They have read the messages. So, who want their shirt?
Well,
maybe they don't want to give me their address.
Maybe. I mean, whatever.
Give me your mama. I'm not coming over there.
Girl.
Trust me. I don't even know where they're based out of.
They don't want you to know.
Clearly. I mean, you ain't got a P.O. box, a cousin, sister, uncle, lover, side chick, wife,
lover,
husband, child, anybody. Just send me the damn address.
They don't want that.
Burnt. So I just wanted to say that in case y'all listening or someone, because it's more than one of them. I think it's like 3 or 4 of them. But they won't give me the shit for the shit.
Well, they don't want it.
Well, why would you enter the contest for the free merch?
They don't want it. That's
they don't like what the shirts look like?
Maybe. That's
fucked up. It's free. You ain't gotta wear it. You wanna wear a free shirt?
I would.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd make the world work.
They're like, damn, them bitches ugly as hell. I'm like, bro, why did you enter the contest? I got questions. Okay, one question before we do our Women's History Month fact. Did you know that dogs were gay?
That they are gay or they can be gay?
Well, I'm going to tell you what the post said. The post said the dog was gay and the gay couple adopted the dog. But let me read it.
Oh, that they returned the dog because they thought the dog was gay?
Yes. Dog who was abandoned at animal shelter for being gay has been adopted by a North Carolina couple who are 2 gay men. So my comment was, am I the only one who didn't know they label dogs as gay? Because the dog can't tell you it's gay. So how do you know that the dog identifies with the LGBTQIA community?
It must have been humping on some
male dog.
Some male dog.
So these were
just been one.
These were some of the comments I got. Somebody said, nope, because I'm trying to figure out how they know. And then someone else replied to them and said they literally just said the dog was humping other male dogs. And they replied, don't think I asked you, but who cares what they said? Still doesn't mean he is gay. Probably was no female dogs around and he was in heat. Dogs hump human legs. What do that make him?
That makes me so uncomfortable.
I was under the impression that dogs mounted other dogs to show dominance, not because they're gay. Again, how do y'all know the dog identifies? The dog could be bi. Just saying.
Yeah.
So my response to that first person was, you act like the dog said he was gay, like the dog wearing a rainbow flag. And then someone else said, LMAO, ignorant people do, I don't know what they were trying to say. Crazy thing is, my brother just told me his dog keeps doing this. Then I see this on the news. I was about to call and cuss him out. Someone else said, no, I thought all dogs humped each other until they figured out the girl.
Like if it was a girl.
How?
They said, their dog said,
Whoa. Somebody else said, never knew this. So those were just the comments.
Wait, so let me see the actual post.
Okay.
Because you know you don't read.
Hell no, I ain't read. I just seen that they said that two men adopted the gay dog, and I'm like, I didn't know dogs could be gay.
The dog was abandoned by his owners and dropped off at a shelter because he humped another dog. Has not been adopted. Steve Nichols spoke to TMZ and said he and his partner adopted Fesco Tuesday after hearing the sad news about him being abandoned by his prior human parents. Nichols says it was an automatic connection with the dog, not just because he and John are part of the LGBT community, but because they faced plenty of discrimination in the past as well. Once they were accepted to adopt the dog, they thought it would be a great idea to change his name to Oscar. It doesn't even say that he was humping. It just says he humped another dog. Wow. Okay, well that's interesting. I feel like animals do a lot of really weird shit in the wild. Like the wild is a very unsettling place. I feel like I've heard some really it's this guy on TikTok. I gotta find some of his stuff. It's this guy on TikTok who talks about how a lot of animals are really fucking evil and rapey as hell. Like he had a video I think about dolphins. That
this is going to a place where I didn't know it was going.
And said that they were I'm gonna have to find his videos. He said that they were they rape other sea creatures. Like everybody's scared of them because they'll attack.
I thought dolphins were nice.
No, they're not. They're really, really mean.
I don't like animals. Doesn't matter what kind of animal, insect, reptile, on the land, on the sea.
He talks about all of them,
animals.
He had a really bad one about koalas too. And
I mean, they're wild animals.
But it's just, you never expect them to do something. Some of the shit that he tells you, it's okay, now I might have known I don't like you, but they do.
But a lot of animals are still predators. They kill and hunt other animals.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell they could possibly do to me.
But it's because people have this idea.
Koala bears.
Yeah, they have this idea that animals are so cute and cuddly and they make stuffed animals.
Or trying to make regular outdoor animals their pets.
Girl, I saw this.
The girl that got a duck.
No, I saw this video yesterday of this lady who had a fucking snake, a huge, a boa constrictor. I think it was huge. It might have been a python. It was fucking huge. It was ginormous. She had it in a cage. It was already ready to attack her before she opened up the lid.
It attacked her?
Listen.
I'm scared.
She opened up the lid and she was like, "Hi, baby girl."
Hell no. And she got it on tape?
Yes.
What an idiot.
And the snake peeked his head out and was it looked like it was about to attack her. And she's like, it had his tongue out at her. And it bit her arm and then wrapped itself around her 1,000 times. She was dripping blood everywhere. And I was watching the video she's gonna die. And I'm gonna watch her fucking die. I was like, oh my God, I can't.
Bet you she got rid of that bitch.
I bet you she didn't.
What a bitch!
I
Like
bet-
your own snake. Oh my God, my own snake bit me.
I bet you she didn't.
Ain't no way.
I bet you she
Ain't
didn't.
no
get rid of
fucking
it.
way. Ain't no way.
I bet you she did not get rid of it. I bet you it's still there.
Do you really think that I would purchase a snake?
I would have chopped that fucking snake's motherfucker. I would have chopped that bitch in half.
More than in half.
Bruh.
Because
It would be a slot.
Can snakes
And
grow back like worms?
No. And there was a video of a girl. So it was a girl reacting. There was a of a girl reacting to it, and the girl was just sitting there watching. It was a black girl. And she was watching it like just shaking her head. But she had another video where it like cut off, and it showed her go to the kitchen and get a knife, and then she came back with some snakeskin boots on and was modeling in front of the camera. Like, yeah, I would have had a nice purse. Cause bitch, I'll be damned. That bitch, I mean, she was gushing blood all over. I was like, I'm about to watch this lady die. And she was talking the whole time like, I'm fine. I'm like,
that ain't probably the first time that shit happened. Is it wrong for the people that gave the dog to the shelter? I just don't see nobody giving a dog to a shelter and be like, yeah, we don't want him because he's gay.
Like, why would you even say that?
Why would you say that? But
they really felt strongly.
Are they wrong for turning the dog in?
I feel like if you're gonna mistreat the animal, then I'd rather you turn it in than like they turned it into a shelter or they like left it somewhere.
They turned them into a shelter.
No, I don't think that's wrong. I mean, their logic is
Maybe
obviously
there were
faulty.
other issues with the animal.
Their logic is obviously faulty as hell.
The dog was switching in the house,
gyrating his little hips.
Charge about a bit because the time was very pricey. The wife was threatened by the dog. She thought she was gonna lose her man to the dog.
I never blame people for getting rid of an animal if they feel like they're not gonna take good care of it. But like how come on now. Gay? A gay dog.
A gay dog. Wasn't even like a poodle. Like I'd expect.
I mean, I feel like
a poodle or a little chihuahua. Like,
I feel like
he might be gay.
I feel like Jasper is a gay dog.
What? Which one is that one? The white one?
Let's see.
I feel like I know their names. What's the other one name?
Gigi. He's such a little girl. He just act like a little.
We're around bitches all day.
He's a white dog. Like
a white person. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think certain dogs have, just like a person would have certain features of their parents. I guess. Okay. I just wanted to bring that up because it was up on the top of my Instagram feed. So for Women's History Month, y'all didn't send me no Women's History Month facts, so I relied on Google. Susie King Taylor, known as a nurse, author. She's way before our time. She was born in 1848. She died in 1912.
Damn. Sorry.
Why would you say that?
Rest in peace, Queen. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Though Susie King Taylor was born into slavery, that did not stop her from getting her education. Shut up, bro. She attended secret schools taught by, now my eyes are burning. You know when I start laughing, I cry. She attended secret schools taught by African Americans. Her literacy and skills as a nurse helped the African American soldiers serving in the Union Army. She wrote reminiscences. Y'all know I be struggling. Reminiscences.
Reminiscences
Reminiscences
of my life.
Girl. Of my life in camp with the 33rd United States Colored Troops, earning her the distinction of being the only African American woman to publish an account of her experiences during the war. So Kennedy, my child is different. She's different. Very different from me.
Different like how?
She's just different. All of a sudden, she been into slavery. Every day.
Oh, no.
Watching the Harriet Tubman movies, watching YouTube videos, making Harriet Tubman slideshow presentations that's not for school. She really likes
These
to
kids gonna be making TikToks.
She really likes to research and be knowledgeable of things, and slavery has just been her thing. I don't know why. I don't like slave movies. I don't enjoy watching them.
Has she been trying to watch slave movies?
She watched the Harriet Tubman movie.
I never even seen
And it's
that.
another one that she was trying to get my friend to watch it, and they was watching it. I'm like, y'all have fun. I don't want to watch this. And she also has just been like watching YouTube videos, like just watching a bunch of slave shit. I don't know why. I'm not gonna tell her no. Then my dad goes, you need to just let her watch Roots, and proceeds to show her the clip of what's your name, boy? Kunta Kinte.
Now this little nigga gonna be having bad dreams the rest of her life.
She was
She
into
already.
it. She was like,
Lord.
wow. She's really into slave right now. It's like Black History Month has not ended in my house, because every day it's a random Black History fact, Harriet Tubman this, Underground Railroad that. So I picked a slave for Women's History Month who
She
became
brought knowledge
educated and
to
a
the
nurse
people, yes.
and a published author.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful, Susie King Taylor. Say it loud. I'm Black and I'm proud.
Kennedy,
Bro,
a strong,
when your
a
kids
strong
start
child.
having their own little
Interests.
mind, it's just like you just kind of go with it as long as it's not inappropriate. I'm not gonna tell her to stop doing it, but
I watched
it's
12
weird
years.
to me.
I watched 12 Years a Slave, and that
I
shit
never watched
scarred
that
me.
either.
Scarred me. I never
never watched
watch this more than
Django.
once. Me neither.
I don't want to watch that.
I haven't watched no damn slave movies.
Even watching modern day racism movies,
It's
I still
upsetting.
haven't watched The Hate You Give, and I heard
I
that was
haven't
really
either.
good.
I want to see Passing on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I think you told me about that. But even watching the Central Park 5,
I
that
never watched that
shit,
either. Because that shit gives me
definitely-
anxiety.
it's really, really good, but it was fucked up. I definitely would not watch it again. Like, I'd watch it with you if you really wanted to watch it. But that shit was bad. And that happened in the like early 90s, late 80s. I don't remember the year, but that shit was terrible. So even just watching that, I can't imagine watching like or being into like slave movies like that. Like, I don't want to watch it. Okay, I guess you can introduce her. Introduce yourself.
So we had a little bit of it's kind of random.
It was
It's
random.
kind of random, but I've been talking about getting a half sleeve, a new tattoo, and Jess was saying she felt like she's too old to get any new tattoos, but she sent me this picture yesterday of her with her damn tongue pierced, and I'm like, you freaky fucking bitch.
So I was trying to remember like when I got it pierced. I definitely had it for like probably like 2 years ish, and I don't remember if I
I
got.
think you know someone.
I didn't know you never knew that. I mean, I took it out before we met, years before we met. But that's just a stereotype about tongue piercing because I was still a virgin. I just wanted my tongue pierced. I liked how it looked. It was cute on me. I had cute little tongue rings. And yeah, I had my tongue pierced for a couple years. And then when it would come out, like if you was out somewhere and didn't have, I mean, you didn't really carry. But if the ball came out or you swallowed it or whatever, it was really hard.
Swallowed it.
Or if it just came out and you didn't know, yeah. I probably done swallowed a couple piercings. But if you don't have another one, the tongue is like the fasting healing organ. So by the time you like get home or get another one, it's damn near like re-piercing the shit because it's really hard to put back in.
That would be it for me.
So I remember one time like it came out at work, so I gotta wait till I get home, put another one in. It hurts. And I was like, I'm gonna just take it out when I graduate. That was my thing. Like, I keep it until graduation. And then, like, a month or two before graduation, it came out. Like, the ball came out, or I don't remember what happened. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just keep it out. I think you can still kind of see the. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. For a while, you could still kind of see where it was pierced at.
Do you feel like you got a lot of judgment for that?
My dad called me, said I was a freak. But I wasn't about to tell my dad, like, I'm still a virgin.
Like, yeah, Dad, I'm out here sucking all the dick.
Yeah,
all of it.
My dad was just like, you a freak, but I feel like maybe in high school if somebody had their tongue pierced, I was kind of like, your mama let you do that?
Yeah.
But in college, no. Because I knew that I wasn't doing shit. And I had my tongue pierced, so I wasn't about to be calling nobody. Now, niggas that got, like, hella piercings, those people scared me.
When they have them, like, coming out of the eyeballs.
Scared. Like, face, cheek, lips. I'll never understand that. That eyebrow shit look like it hurt.
It's not the eyebrow for me, it's the dimples.
The dimples, that shit look painful.
And I don't think that they ever go away. Like, you always have a hole in your cheek.
The lip.
I like that piercing. I thought about getting that. The one right here. Like, right on the little stud. I like that one. And I like that.
I'd be scared of you.
And I like the one that goes up here. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Nah, I don't judge them. I just be like, God damn, that look like that hurts.
Some piercings I can't do, and I will fake them.
Even them big ass
gauges.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to have fake gauges. And I used to have,
fake ones?
I think I still have a fake septum. Is that what that is?
Something like that.
Whatever it is that goes in the middle of your nose. I think that is, yeah. Your septum. I used to have a fake one of those. I used to have a fake tongue ring.
I didn't even know they had all this kind of fake stuff.
They got magnets. Now, I was even better than back in the day. But I used to have fake gauges and they were like long. They were cute. I low-key might get some more. They were real cute. But I was never ballsy enough to. I don't like permanent. Like, I wouldn't want my ears gauged now. That was when I was like 21, 20, that I was wearing fake gauges. I feel like I wouldn't want a gauged ear now. So it's kind of cool that you can get that. And just kind of have
and
that
it's so like the gauges, that's so permanent because your ear can't go back. Even the people that got the droopy ears because they wear heavy earrings. You ever see people like that? Where they hole is like their ear is literally like
hanging down.
I cannot wear nothing but a stud because my ears, they'll hurt.
Yeah, I can wear a hoop. Like when I go out, I'll be walking back to the car like, whew, phew, that was fun. Like,
when did you get your nose pierced?
When I was 20. Oh. Damn, that was a long time ago.
And no.
Yeah, I got it done when I'm pretty sure I was 20. And
did anybody say something to you like, "God, you got a nose pierced"?
I don't think so. I never really. I mean, my family.
Nose is pretty common.
I'm pretty sure my auntie got her nose pierced after I got mine done. My parents never really said. I mean, yeah, nose isn't like anything crazy, but this bitch gave me hell when I first got it done. Cause I got it. It hurts to get it done. Like, I would never take this out. It hurts to get it done, and then it hurts to. It's a Burger King app notification.
I'm like, what you about to say?
It hurt really bad to get it done. They were like, "Oh, it doesn't hurt. That shit hurt." And you heard the crunch.
Oh, hell no.
But I got it done, and then it like broke out. Like whatever stud they initially had in there sunk into my skin. And it like went all the way in, and I had to go in and get it replaced with like a gold plate, so it would sit on top of my skin to heal, and then I got it replaced again once it healed fully. But every time, I can't take this out myself. Like, I have to go somewhere and get it taken out. I can't change it. So if I haven't had it changed in
years.
Since I worked at Fridays. When I worked at Fridays, they made me take out my hoop. They let me keep my stud, but they made me I had a hoop. That was my favorite, was the hoop. But the hoop makes you break out. So I had bumps. I would always get a bump on my nose. That shit hurt.
What about your nipples? I feel like nipples make you more freaky than a tongue piercing.
The tongue piercing is just that you can see it. That's all.
Yeah,
and that re-piercing shit with my nose too. This thing fell. I pulled it out one time putting the hoodie on or taking the hoodie off.
Ugh.
And I had to go back up there and get them to put it back in. I thought I was literally fighting that man on that table. Like, he had me on the table and I'm like, he was like shoving it back in. And I was in there. I cried the whole way home. I was so upset. Shit hurt so bad. It was traumatizing as hell.
You ever watch Goldmember? Fat Bastard. He was like,
no.
That's what I thought when I was about to talk about nipple piercing.
So me and my friend got our nipples pierced together. You know who you are. I know you're listening.
Dang.
Me and my friend went and got our... We got our nipples.
Probably heard you.
It's okay. Look, she don't care. Neither one of us got them anymore. We both done had kids now. We actually just talked about getting them done again.
Don't that hurt?
It really wasn't that bad. But I feel like me and Brittany both have a very decent pain tolerance. So we went and got them done. Oh, I just said who she was. Whatever. Yeah, we had them done. We went and got them done together. It really wasn't that bad. It was more of a... I feel like a lot of the pain of getting that done is the clamp. And we didn't get clamps. Like, we didn't use that.
Keep talking, I'm typing.
I can't talk for so long. They didn't use clamps with us, so it really wasn't that painful.
So they just stuck a needle through it?
Mm-hmm. He just grabbed it and... So
I think I told you this. My nipples are inverted.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not always out. So I don't know how that would work if
They would just
pop them out. Back in.
They wouldn't.
They would never go back in.
They wouldn't sink in. People do it for inverted nipples. Like, if they don't want their nipples... I
never had no complaints.
If they don't want their nipples to be inverted.
I only ever had, like, one person, like, really, like, say something like, your nipples don't be out. But I never had nobody else. I mean, if they ask, I'll tell them, like, yeah, they're inverted. And they come out sometimes, and sometimes they... Most of the time, they're in, I feel like.
That's a good thing.
Why?
Because you don't have to worry about them popping out.
Oh, like
at unexpected times.
I have a friend whose nipples just be hard all the time. Like, even if she was sweating, working out.
When I first got mine done, I was working out like crazy. And the guy who I worked out with used to take pictures of us all the time.
Your nipples.
All my pictures. Even going back, I'm going to show you all of my old pictures. You can see my nipple rings. And I know niggas probably...
Why put Band-Aids over them or something?
Because I didn't give a fuck. I was 21 and I'm like, my titties.
Trying about a minute because my time is very pricey.
These are my titties.
And I can show up wherever I want to show up.
And I wasn't trying to, but I was just not avoiding it. I also didn't know the support of a really good sports bra back then. Like, I feel like this is one of my old cheap sports bras I got on now. And something like this, like you can see, right? Well, my nipple's not hard right now. But I used to, when I worked out, they would always be hard. And pointing right at the camera.
Would you date a man with nipple piercings? That was like, I'm not gay, I just got my nipples pierced. Or would you associate nipple and tongue piercings with a gay man?
I feel like I always am a little bit suspect of niggas with nose.
Nose? Same. But tongue. It's straight people that get their stuff pierced.
I used to talk to a guy who had a nose ring. But he definitely wasn't gay. But he had gauges in his ears too. He was into
like
some.
piercings.
He was into some other shit. He had tattoos everywhere.
What about tattoos? I don't mind tattoos, but again, it's just
you can't have like a teardrop on your face or no shit like that.
So face tattoos are a no.
Most likely.
I gotta introduce you to my mom. Like you can't have no damn.
Oh yeah.
If we together and we stay together, you can't have no damn thug life on your neck.
I mean,
thug life on your neck.
Definitely not thug life.
I killed.
But if you have, okay, no, not that either. I guess maybe
Kevin Hart scared. Real talk. I kill niggas.
I guess if you had like something nice on your neck. I don't know. I feel like I don't necessarily look at piercing. I mean, at tattoos as being like terrible, but I feel like it's got such a it had such a negative connotation. I feel like it's really changed over the years, and people don't necessarily look at tattoos as being like terrible and unprofessional and like you're a rebel like they used to. Because I know some of the sweetest little, most innocent girls who got full sleeves of tattoos and it don't mean nothing.
I'm not real. Tattoos don't mean too much to me, but just not overkill. I have tattoos, but like face and neck. I like tattoos that you can still like cover up to a certain degree if you have to work, but also the workplace is way more lenient now. So you really, it used to be a thing like only get tattoos if you can cover them. Don't get tattoos on anything on your right side because you shake with your right hand. So I don't think it's necessarily like that anymore, but I definitely think that you should not, your face and neck maybe if it's small, but not over your whole. Some niggas got their whole neck tatted,
like coming out of their shirt.
But I definitely don't judge anybody like, oh, you got a lot of tattoos, you must be a thug. I don't think like that.
No, some people, most people just like tattoos.
Yeah, I dated somebody and he was
especially if they nice tattoos.
He was big as hell and he kept getting tattoos. He had them on arms, hands. I don't think he had neck. He had one across his here.
Yeah, they gotta be, especially if
I'm like, what if you lost 100 pounds? What did that look like? Just wondering.
Scary. Yeah, I can deal with. I feel like if it's a really, first of all, tattoos are really good. Tattoos are expensive, and I also don't
want to pay.
I don't like everybody's tattoos. Like I don't see a lot of tattoos that I like. Like most people who shit I look at, and even shit guys that I talk to, I don't. The guy who I talk to now got a bitch name tattooed on him.
What's her name? Diamond?
No.
Rebecca. It's her whole name?
That's just her first name.
Man, who? I don't even know who you're talking about.
But I be like, dang, I feel like I can take that off.
You can take it off?
Uh-huh.
Well, what?
When I learn how to do tattoo removal.
Bitch.
Don't you worry. You come back over here and I'll help you. I'll take care of it for you. We'll patch you right on up.
Huh? This is the first I'm hearing that she even want to learn how to take off tattoos.
Oh, yeah. I got a list of stuff that I want to do. A list.
All right. Well, might as well just learn how to tattoo too then.
I don't know about all that. Including laser hair removal. I want to learn how to do that too. But I don't think they get paid that much. But yeah, everybody tattoos. I really be looking at people real funny. Even when I got this one, the person who got this with me, I didn't like theirs. Like we got different versions of it, and I was like,
I don't like that.
Look, if that's what you like.
I still want my God is tattoo, maybe, but I'm just not pressed. I just don't care. I want designer things, purses. I'm sorry, the correct word is handbags.
Fancy.
When I worked at Nordstrom, it was handbags. Handbags, shoes, pumps, sneakers, Gucci, Fendi, Louis, Prada, Hermes, Chanel. That's what I want. I want a goddamn tattoo.
I feel you.
That's what I want.
All
of those things.
I want to have something that I can keep.
Or a painting. How about someone draw me a nice picture so I can put it on the wall?
Yeah, I definitely
get my scenario ready.
I feel like it's. I wonder if they look at that like in the workplace, like tongue piercings, nose piercings.
I was working at Home Depot at the time, and them niggas had it too.
I feel like they tried to tell me that I couldn't have this when I was working at.
I think it's just like a health thing, like food. Piercings probably falling in plates.
Bruh, if I can't get the bitch out, it's not coming out.
When you're customer facing, I can understand that. Like not wanting somebody with a bunch of piercing and tattoos.
I feel like simple stuff like this now is way more accepted though. Now if you had like your eyebrow and both sides of your nose and your septum and your lip and a tattoo.
Hi, what can I get for you today? Like,
nothing.
Another waiter?
Nothing. No, I think it look kind of cool though.
You ready for my scenario? Girl, I told you them birds was loud.
I haven't.
They're like having a war.
We're trying to
record a podcast.
They got something to say.
They got an opinion on tattoos. All right. So, am I petty for being upset that my wife never takes pictures of me with our kids? This has been bothering me for a long time, and as my kids get older, it's hitting me harder and harder. But at the same time, it feels like a petty thing. My wife never takes a picture or makes a video of me with our kids. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I am one of those silly dads. I do all kinds of fun games with my kids, chase them around the house, play in the yard, play sports with them, etc. My daughter is 7 and my son is 3. In that entire time, my wife has never just picked up her phone to take a picture or make a video to capture a moment or make a memory. All of my pictures of me and my kids are selfies, and sometimes I set up a camera and record it myself, but usually the moment is lost. I see all other moms taking pictures of their kids with their fathers, holding them on their shoulders, throwing them in the air, etc. I do all these kind of things, and there's not one picture of me like that. He's getting on my nerves. I have asked my wife before, and she kind of gets annoyed when I ask for it. If I push for it, she will take the picture or two, but that's it. Recently, she was showing me pictures on her phone, and there's pictures of her mother, kids, grandmother, holding my son's hand and walking in a mall that she took from behind. I don't know why that's there. There's another of my daughter with her father, where he's holding her up to pick a tree to pick an apple. They're all pictures taken in the moment and really cute. It makes me very envious and jealous that I do all those kinds of things and more, but there's nothing for me to show them when they get older, other than selfies. But then I feel like I'm being really petty, but am I? Recently, me and my daughter worked together to paint a mural on her wall. We also built a play structure together in the yard. Again, no pictures. After I assisted, my wife took one picture at a really bad angle and light where my face is half hidden. Maybe he's ugly. Maybe they're not his kids.
Shut up. Not his kids.
I was getting annoyed reading that because he had all kind of typos. He can't spell. So is he being petty or is she being petty?
I feel like she's being petty. I feel like that a lot of times. I feel like people don't get good pictures. I feel like I take every opportunity to take pictures of other people with Noelle. Like I have, because I want her to see every moment of every person who cares about her. But I feel like every picture that I have of her, I took it. Like most pictures. That's why I make sure that we take pictures together. Like I get pictures of us taken for at least twice a year. Because I feel like pictures just mean more to some people. Like,
as I get older, There are less and less pictures in my phone, especially of Kennedy as she gets older. Because when they're that age, every little thing they do is cute. Or they never did that before, or never said that before.
But that's the thing. That's what he's saying, is that his kids are small and he does all these things with them and he wants to remember. Like, your kids are only
I feel
small
like all
ones.
of those videos I have are videos that I took, not that somebody else took.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have appreciated if somebody else took them?
I never thought about it.
He's saying he's trying to actually be in the moment, which I can appreciate. Not just a dad, but
Are
a parent.
you? Because
period.
you still have those memories, even if you don't have a picture.
But he's saying he wants his kids to have the memories. You can remember something all you want to, but your kids don't remember. He's saying he wants his kids to remember that he was doing all of these things with them. And I feel like it's fair if he's mentioned it, that she do something. Like, she don't have to take a whole photo shoot.
I really just think we just in this social media.
It's not even social media.
Not even social media, but the accessibility to pictures in general just make people feel like everything needs to be photographed. That was not a thing when we were younger. If you got
a bunch of pictures from
I have pictures, but not of every single little thing. Oh, you're picking, getting some fruit or painting a room. Little stuff like that. I don't have pictures of that because you didn't have a phone that could take pictures.
It doesn't matter. We have them now. He's saying that it's something that means something to him. I feel like that's enough of a reason for your... That's not the point. He's saying, is his wife being petty?
Make the 7-year-old take the pictures.
I feel like as a wife, if somebody tells you that something is bothering you, like, what's the problem?
Okay, well, if we're looking at it from that angle.
What's the problem? Like, it's a fucking picture. Why is it that big of a deal?
Because he's ugly.
For her to just snap a picture.
Maybe
he doesn't do it for her.
That's a great question. He never mentioned that he does it for her all the time. So I honestly think, like, now that you said it, I don't take pictures of you and Noel unless you like, oh, get this picture of me and Noel.
I took this picture of you.
I'm around you guys enough, but I would never think like, oh, let me get this picture.
And that's something that I always do. Like, even on Kennedy's birthday, I got a whole bunch of pictures of the two of them, like snapping pictures, just like a little simple stuff. But to me, I feel like, I don't know, I just always want to remember little moments because I feel like I be forgetting shit too. And I want her to...
But you can't be mad if somebody else don't think like that.
No.
But that's
I don't feel like you can, but that's your wife. I feel like if you said, I'm not going to be mad if you don't think like that. But I feel like, even if I mentioned it to you, like, oh, when we go to, like, certain places, can you, like, try to take pictures? That's one thing. But if you're telling your wife, like, it's important for your kids to have memories of you doing things with them, I just feel like that's a very small thing. And I would be really happy to take pictures of someone. Like, I have pictures from when Noel was born. I used to be at Brittany's house feeding Noel. One Mother's Day, I made Brittany a whole card of just pictures I had, like, snapped her off guard doing stuff with Gianna. And she was so appreciative of that. I think it might have been either before or right after I had Noel. But I made her a card with all these pictures of her doing stuff with G, because you get so lost in the moment, especially when they're so little. But you get so lost in the moment doing stuff that you don't realize, like, what exactly you're missing. Like, what it looks like from the other side. So I made a point over, like, a year to take a lot of pictures of her and Gianna when she was going through her first year of motherhood, and gave it to her. And she was so appreciative of that gift. And I feel like it's little things like that that really mean a lot to people. But obviously he's saying it means a lot to him, and he's told her that it means a lot to him. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't understand why it's a big deal if that's your husband and he's involved. But some of the comments.
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, but I just know I'm not that big on pictures. I do a lot of things and just don't have no pictures from of it. And even the person who I've been talking to now, he'll be like, oh, take a picture. Or you want to take a picture? I just don't take pictures like that. So the mom, I can understand why somehow somebody just might not be thinking about it, because you just don't take pictures like that. But if he's asking, yeah, you could, I guess, be more mindful. But also, where is she at during these times? If you in the room doing something with the kids and I'm downstairs in the kitchen, how am I going to capture that moment?
Time, if y'all are doing stuff, like if she thinks, obviously her mind does work like that too, because if she's thinking enough to do it with her parents.
I get it.
And that's what people say here. So somebody commented and said, poor dude, no, I get where he's coming from. He wants to know his kids will see how much he cares in the future, just like everyone else in the family. If you can take a photo of a kid holding their grandmother's hand, you can take a photo of a husband playing with their kid. And some of the other ones, somebody said, Dad isn't being petty. She doesn't seem to have any problems taking pictures of others with their children. Kind of seems like she resents him for some reason and doesn't see capturing moments of him with their kids as worthy of her time. Somebody said, I get the feeling that she's trying to pose as a single mom or convince people that he isn't a good dad. She's up to something. He needs to start investigating.
Only my last comment about it is, when you're a parent every day. You're doing shit for your kid every day. Big, small, medium, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I know I'm not taking pictures every day of everyday shit, playing with Kennedy or us watching a movie. I don't do that.
But he's not saying it's everyday stuff. He's saying that he's doing special activities.
He said like playing games. He said playing games and being outside, and I'm a fun, silly dad. Mm-hmm. But you're a dad every day. Every day, you're a dad. And whether or not pictures are there or not, I know that my dad was around, and I don't necessarily have a billion pictures to show that he did something for me, or he took me to a game, or he taught me how to ride my bike. I feel like that's the difference, though,
because I have a lot of pictures of my parents, and I don't get along with my damn parents, but I got a lot of pictures of my parents or my family doing stuff with me. At every picture that I have, I really appreciate it. So I see what it's like. Like, you can know that your dad was there, but it's certain stuff that you forget. Like, oh, I forgot that we went here. I forgot that we did X, Y, Z. Like, when I was little, my dad used to go on every single field trip that I had. Like, all of them. And I feel like it's certain stuff you just don't remember when you get older, like when you're that young. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's fair. I feel like what he's asking for is fair, but it's obviously something else behind it. And I don't know if it's her.
Yeah, I'm not saying she shouldn't acknowledge it. Clearly he's asking, but it also don't sound like, I don't know. You got to get both sides. That's the one bad thing about these things. But I don't know how he's presenting it to her to make it how he's presenting it in this thing. Like, I don't think he's saying, like, giving his points to her for her to realize, like, this is really, like, affecting me. Because he's like, am I just being petty? So I don't think he's really expressing his true feelings to me.
Well, he said that she said that he was being dramatic.
Right.
And he's saying, I understand what he's saying, especially when he says, like, it's just weighing me down more as they get older. Mm-hmm. Because as they get older, like, you want to keep getting those memories, but if you're still not getting anything, like...
She's just going to have to acknowledge that it's important to him. Me and Kennedy have never taken professional pictures together.
Because that's not something that's important to you.
You do it twice a year, but... I don't think Kennedy's ever gonna look back and be like, me and my mom never took pictures
No,
together.
That's just something that we did. That's something that I did with my mom.
So she's not a good mom.
I mean, I don't think that's what they're trying to say. I don't think he's trying to say nothing like that.
He's saying that he want the
he's saying he wants the memories. He's not saying that they're not gonna remember what they did together, but he's saying that the pictures mean something to him. I don't feel like if you're active in your kids' lives, especially the way he's making it sound like he is, I feel like it's really hard to be considered a bad parent. Like, I don't think that anybody's going to think you're a bad parent for not having pictures together, but I just think the pictures are appreciated. And it sounds like he just knows it means something to him. Like,
well, bitch, take the picture, bitch. Mm-hmm. Just take the picture.
It's just not that. I don't know. That's the thing. It's just that simple. Like, why is something that simple so hard? Like, why does it bother you that much to take pictures?
I just take it, but the only thing I can think of is he's not making it seem like it's that big of a deal as he is in this post.
It sounds like he's mentioned it, and she's kind of blew him off as being dramatic.
And what else is going on?
Yeah. It sounds like it's something else to it. But, I feel for him.
Poor guy.
I feel for him.
Poor little guy.
But there's no telling what the hell they got on. Somebody said maybe the wife is jealous that he gets more fun time with the kids, and instead of doing the mature thing, also spending more time with the kids, she's petty and doesn't want to give him an inch. Yeah, I feel like it's reasonable.
Okay.
What's your jam of the week?
What's your jam of the week?
Mine is Handsomer by Russ.
Mine
The remix.
Mine is Nobody Like You from the Turning Red soundtrack.
Okay.
Did you watch Turning Red?
No, I'm watching it tonight.
It was so good. It was so good. Maybe we could talk about it next time. Because Janae was like, people thought it was about her starting her period. But I think the
Don't
period.
tell me about it.
I think it just could be a metaphor, maybe. Like you could say like it was about her. I don't think it was about periods. I think it was just about being a teenage girl. She's 13. And just life is hard. I remember crying. People used to talk about me. I know back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Some people be on me occasionally. But I remember I had to like get good at blazing niggas because they would talk about me. And I remember just like me not being, I wasn't even, that's the crazy thing. When I look back at how my size and height, I wasn't even big.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like I wasn't, but it was still bigger, I guess, than other people, some people. But when I look back, I'd kill to be that size now. Or people will talk about how I was dark skinned, not even that dark, but people will talk about that. And I used to have to blaze niggas. And I remember one time I came home and I just cried. I don't know why I remember this. I was just crying. I'm not going to say who was talking about me. And I feel like he don't remember because we've never acknowledged it. But
he's a raggedy bitch, and he's a nigga who's been on this bitch before.
Plenty of times. And he was talking about me, and even though I blazed the fuck out of him back, I came home and I just cried. And my mom was like trying to console me, and I just literally cried myself to sleep. Cause I just couldn't understand like why niggas kept fucking with me.
Me now.
Why? Let me alone.
That is. Yes.
So it's just being a teenager and it's crazy because when you're a teenager, adults don't be like, oh, you have nothing to worry about. You don't have bills. You ain't got a job. You don't have no responsibility. But shit, dealing with hormones and boys and friends and grades and class, that shit is wild.
Stressful.
It's wild and it's stressful. And parents be thinking you ain't got shit to be stressed about. But meanwhile, you going through puberty and life is lifing.
Whooping your ass.
So, watch Turning Red. If you got kids, watch it with your kids. It was a part in the movie where Kennedy was like, don't you ever do that to me. The mom was so embarrassing. Oh my God. She was like, please don't ever do that to me. I'm like, girl, I would not do that. Okay, what's your jam of the week?
Sorry. I already said it.
Oh, what was it?
You just don't be listening. Lord Jesus. Handsomer by Russ.
Oh, because I don't know that song.
It's the remix. Mm-hmm. I know I'm fine, but the money make me handsomer.
Hey.
The girl part is cold as fuck though. She be like,
how you be finding these songs?
I know, TikTok. I know you fine. How do it go? Look, how does she go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it.
Make sure y'all like, rate, review, and subscribe.
Oh, no, there go.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. It just popped up in my head. She come in and she be like, I won't lie, that extra coin don't hurt, but I guess money, baby. It's a little white girl too. I guess money, baby. I just rather spend yours first. I know for sure the pussy worth more than the Hermes purse. I got the best on earth, and best on earth is one of his other songs. Bitch.
You know when you be banging
So
on
that
the
they-
table, they be.
Sorry, y'all. So they better come with some perks.
Bars.
Yeah. Something. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how my mama be when she don't know a song.
Oh yeah.
You see her there? Yeah. Make sure y'all like, rate, review, subscribe, vote. If you're listening today, tomorrow, Friday. I don't know if it cut off on Friday or
just keep voting.
I don't really know. Just vote till you can't vote no more.
Yeah.
Thanks for trapping with us out the bando. I know we ain't had any guests in a while. Shout out to everybody that continues to listen each week. Make sure y'all get on the YouTube so y'all can see us now. Y'all can see our little gestures and get up close and personal with our skin and how we look. Put a face with a name. I think that's it that I got. I might do another contest. I got hella t-shirts and hats, so if y'all don't want to buy it, I'll just give it away. Shit, it done been paid for, been spent. Yeah. Hopefully we have some guests coming soon.
We do.
Sooner than you think.
I
wonder who.
Oh.
I got an idea. Yeah, we can have him instead of... Great.
I got an idea.
I got an idea. All right, thanks for listening, y'all.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Because I know she's thinking exactly what I'm thinking. We didn't even say nothing about the shit. We didn't say nothing about the shit at all. We didn't say a word.
We should do that one. Quick? Okay, so what we got to do, just say a word?
You say a word and see if you can get to the right word.
But, so we just say any word right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Laptop. Oh. So wait, what's the next word?
So
what I think you should say?
Something.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to say something regarding the laptop or something regarding the Motor City? Okay, go. Oh, go.
Hey, podcast.
Dang it.
I
was going to say... you didn't count.
I did it very quietly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But I can just tell you what mine was going to be.
What?
It was going to be Detroit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got excited. Okay. Oh, you better say what I'm about to say, bro.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What?